Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for April 8th through the 14th. One moment. Alright, had to relight my incense. One of my little incense sticks went out. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what is coming up with you guys after this new moon. I'm actually recording this the night before the new moon, but by the time you watch this, it's going to be after the new moon probably. But this energy is also focusing on the week after the new moon. So we're going to see what it's bringing into your life. I'm getting the number 7, Gemini. I think this is going to be a big week for you in intuition, listening to intuition, following intuition. But we'll see what the cards have to say. Here's your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, if you want info on the deck I'm using, I've got a link in the description. Oh, Gemini. This is the same exact card that Capricorn got for Monday, Tuesday. All right, and you saw me shuffle. I shuffled and I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. So some of you are either dealing with a Capricorn who's maybe bringing some stress or pressure into your life, or you may have Capricorn in your moon or in your rising, and so you're like really feeling this really hard in the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday. So this is an energy about really having your hands full. Like you might be feeling overwhelmed with a situation. And Two of Pentacles always comes in with the message of trying to find ways to bring fun into the situation. Try to find ways, you know, like that in the Mary Poppins song, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Try to bring a little spoonful of sugar into whatever you're doing. Try to find ways to not put so much pressure upon yourself. Make sure you're taking enough breaks. Make sure that you're finding ways to make time for you to bring in music, meditation, maybe a workout, you know, going for a walk. Whatever you can do to just kind of blow off some steam is going to be a good idea in the beginning of the week, because a lot of you are getting very, very busy. And I feel, Gemini, for many of you, this is about work. This is about money. Some of you are really, really, really having some very big goals that you're wanting to hit or you're wanting to establish in the new springtime or in the next few months. Like you're wanting to see fast results, so you're really, really, really putting the pedal to the metal and pushing yourself very hard. I felt with Capricorn, when this card came up for them, they might have had somebody kind of putting work on them or pushing on them or giving them a hard time. Gemini, for you, the energy with this feels to me like it's more self-imposed. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Some of you are feeling guilty because I feel like, Gemini, I don't know. I'm not gonna put okay, I have to watch my tongue. Okay, so I feel like some of you Geminis, you are kind of in a financial pickle and you're trying to get out of it. And there might be somebody who's been helping you in some way. God, for some of you, it could be where like you've been dating someone or you've been buddying up with someone because you feel like they're kind of your safety net financially. Not for all of you Geminis. I know some of you are going into the comments right now and wanting to tell me off and saying that I'm a jerk and that you're not like that. This is not for every single one of you. But there's some of you, this is coming up and I need to say it, okay? So it's not about you if it's not about you. Relax. But for some of you, and those of you that this does apply, you know who you are. Or you might be dealing with a Gemini if you're cross-watching, or if you're Gemini cross-watching for another Gemini. This could be a situation where you have a situation where like trying to have a safety net in a relationship or in a friendship, and this is like kind of your plan B, but you don't want to fall into it. So you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to get finances right, or to get business right, so that you won't need to make some kind of a commitment, or you won't need to tie yourself down. For some of you, not all of the Geminis. This is for some of the Geminis. For those of you who are like already married or already living with somebody, this is more of an energy where you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself because you're maybe wanting to take the lead in some way financially, or you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to really outperform financially. Okay, those of you who are in a family situation or married situation, you're putting a lot of pressure on your shoulders to fix some financial pinch or financial struggle right now. Those of you who are single or simply nearly dating, I would say, you know, look, ask your angels and guides to help you see signs. If somebody is like, you know, looking at you to be a savior. Although I do feel it's the Gemini who's kind of looking at a relationship. No, not all Geminis, not every single Gemini watching this, but there are some Geminis, you know, maybe it's a very small population, maybe it's 1%, who maybe are looking at a relationship as maybe this is going to be my ticket out of my financial hardships, and then I won't have to worry so much about business because maybe I'm going to be able to lean on this person. So if you are a Gemini dating a Gemini, or if you're cross-watching because you're dating a Gemini, ask your angels and guides to help show you signs if this is the case, if this is what's happening with you in your situation or in your relationship. Like I said, it might be for a very small percent. It's not for every single one of you. So please don't panic. And if you're worried about it, again, ask your angels and guides to help show you signs if this is something that's happening for you. Other ones of you, you're in a very healthy relationship. Okay, like especially those of you where you're already married or already living with this person, and it could just be a lot of stress trying to make sure that finances are coming together nicely. I heard a weird noise outside. Sounds like somebody's strangling a duck. I don't know what the heck is going on outside. Okay. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is King of Rods. Okay. So this could be some kind of idea coming in where you're going after it hot. Like you're really motivated. You're really motivated. So for some of you, maybe you've been working your butt off at a job and you've been looking at other ways to bring in income. And so for some of you, you're like, I gotta find a way to work smarter, not harder. Like maybe you're not wanting to do 2 jobs or 3 jobs or these different side gigs or these side hustles. You're thinking bigger. Some of you are thinking about doing something creative or coming up with like your own little business or something that you're going to start putting time or energy in. Some of you are just feeling very motivated to be acknowledged, be recognized, be seen. I feel this is more so for the male Geminis, okay, or those of you who identify as male, okay, because I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy here where you're just like very tired of being overlooked in like, you know, things, chances for promotions or things like that. And so there's this fire, something is happening midweek where this fire is just lighting under your butt, and you're motivated to get out of a situation and to really come into finding the kind of business, starting a business, or getting hired in a business where you're going to be fairly compensated and fairly acknowledged. I think for a very long time, some of you were really in this energy, and it could apply to those of you who are female or who identify as female, but I was just getting a very strong masculine energy from it, where, you know, before maybe you had this thing where you would put up with it because you're saying, well, maybe I haven't worked hard enough, or maybe that other person really was better than me, or whatever. Like you found ways to kind of, I don't want to say blame yourself, but kind of just accept this cycle or this series of being overlooked. And now you're in this energy where you're like, nope, not doing it anymore. I know what I'm worth. I make a lot of people a lot of money. I work my butt off. I work really hard. It's time for me to do something for myself. Some of you, I'm hearing like you're going maverick. Like you want to be like a gun for hire. Like you're doing something for yourself. You're taking your skills and your talents and your gifts and you're starting some kind of a business. Okay. So, maybe whatever you do, now you're making yourself your own little business, where maybe like you're going out to smaller businesses. Like if you do accounting or something, maybe you're putting together a little accounting business if you're licensed or whatever the requirements are, and maybe you're approaching smaller little like mom and pop businesses and stuff, and you're like, you know, hey, I can do your books for you or whatever it might be. Or whatever. But I just feel like some of you are putting yourself out there like as a single independent person. Not single as in not married, but like you're an army of one for hire kind of energy, and you're very, very driven about it. You're very driven about it. Like you're not playing. So you're kind of like, instead of having a side hustle where I'm working 8 hours a day and then I'm driving 4 hours a night, or 20 hours a weekend, or whatever you're doing, you're taking your own gifts and your own abilities and you're making the side hustle some kind of a business that you're trying to start for yourself. Okay, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ooh, Gemini, lucky you, is 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So you're coming into this energy where you're really, really bringing in abundance. You're manifesting it, okay? So if you are the 1% Gemini who was like, I don't want to end up getting married, or I don't want to end up moving in with this person, your ship is coming in, or there's good news coming in where your ship is coming in and you're going to be able to rely on yourself financially, okay? But overall, if you're coupled, if you're single, and if you're dating and looking for somebody and you do want a relationship, whatever it is, you're manifesting. Whatever your heart's desire is, you are manifesting it. Because 10 of Pentacles is a card about abundance and money, but it's also a card about something coming into physical reality. So something manifesting, whatever it is that you've been really, really wanting. Some of you, like, I read intuitively, I read from the meaning of the cards, but I also read based on what's jumping out at me or what's popping out at me. And that castle in the background really jumped out at me. So I do feel some of you are getting some kind of an upgrade and a move, okay? Some of you are getting some kind of an upgrade and a move, or some new client or work opportunity or raise or promotion is coming in that's going to allow you to make this upgrade, right? Maybe some of you were just very afraid about your future and not sure like what was going to come of you because of like financial struggles or difficulties you've been having. But this seems to be the week that it's happening. It's manifesting. Some of you are manifesting or bringing in a certain level of security that it's been very important for you because you've been wanting a sense of like security for family. Like maybe you've been wanting to have kids, but finances have been holding you back, or maybe you have children and you feel like, man, we gotta move, where we're living is not good, or it's not safe, or it's too cramped. You're manifesting something with the home, many of you, okay? Many of you just aren't comfortable where you're living, and you're manifesting a new living situation or a new living environment. I do feel that for a lot of you, you're feeling very, very secure in whatever new idea you had midweek. Whether you're starting a business, or whether you're getting in touch with your creative side, or some of you are just getting your fire back and you're feeling sexy as heck, and you're just getting out there and you're mingling. You're feeling very secure in your energy. Something is happening from beginning of the week to the end of the week where you're not feeling so overwhelmed. You're feeling confident, you're feeling in control, and you're seeing that things are beginning to move along, and that you can maybe take a breather and enjoy what you've been bringing in. All right, my dears, be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. All right. And be sure that you're in this energy of just staying optimistic and positive, because this Aries new moon is really, really powerful for manifesting. So let's stay in the high vibe. Let's stay in the high energy to make the full use, make the full use of that positive energy coming in so that we are manifesting, right? You have it right there at the end of the week. Big, big manifestations coming in. Be sure, like I said, check out the moon, sun, and rising sign videos, guys. And then do hit the like button, comment. That helps the videos get out there to more people. And thank you for sharing. And thank you for subscribing and hitting the notification button. When I get to 50,000 subs, I'm going to come on at least once a month. I'll try to do every other week, but at least once a month, I'm going to come on and I'm going to start picking people from the comments to pull cards for you. Like, you guys can ask a question and I'll pick people from the comments and I'll pull cards, because I know not everybody can afford a private reading. I understand this. So I do want to try to, give something for people who really can't afford it, and maybe give you something a little bit personal in that way, a little bit more one-on-one in that way. But other than that, I am available for private readings. There's a link in the description where you're able to schedule a reading. I have 15-minute readings for $20, guys. That's not bad. I mean, I know there's people who don't have the $20, and like I said, once I get to 50,000 subs, I will come on once a week, and I will, not once a week, I'm sorry, once a month at least, maybe every other week, and I will answer, do little mini readings from the comments. And other than that, that's why the videos are here. The videos are here to bring kind of some guidance and some help for those that who can't get a private reading right now. And also, every single day there's daily guidance now. Every single day I'm coming on and I'm sharing a message from Spirit. So just bringing the encouragement out there to as many people as I can get it to. So I thank you for helping me in sharing the encouragement. Wishing you a fabulous week, Gemini. Take care.